Here is our reggienet site for the course, and I just want to take you through all of this side column here and all of the links because I do use it throughout the summer session. So if you go to syllabus, this link should bring you up to the summer schedule, which is right here, as well as the syllabus. And I've sent both of these items to you, but if at any point I make changes or anything comes up, I will repost these and let you know, but you'll always have access to them here. There is an announcements tab. I really rarely ever use this. That would be to just send out an announcement in an email to everyone. I usually just will send it out through the general course mail or through your email addresses that you've provided to me. The calendar. This tab will show you when items are due, so you can just do calendar by month, and then the dates that items are due I have marked on here. So that will help you keep track of everything that's going on. As you can see, Sunday nights are usually when our chapter quizzes are due, as well as kind of some other random assignments, but also kind of the major assignments. So on the 21st here, that's when your student information form is due, and this is when your group website is due. So this will help you keep track of some of the due dates as well as the course schedule, which I have given you. Gradebook is an important link because it will let you know your score on any assessment that has been graded up to this point. I do try to make grades as transparent as possible to you. So as soon as you've taken a quiz or turned something in and it has been graded, it should show up here. I do want to warn you that when you take the quizzes, it automatically scores the multiple choice questions. I then have to go in and score individually the short answer. So don't be concerned when it originally shows up with like a 2 out of 5 or a 1 out of 5. I still need to add in the other short answers. So as soon as those are completely graded, you'll see your full score there. And over the course of the semester, each one will come up as I have graded them. For discussion forums, we do these weekly, and you have been grouped with 4 other people, so they are groups of 5. And for each week, you will get a discussion post or prompt that you need to respond to by Thursday night and then respond to a classmate by Sunday night. And so each week, these will come up for you. And so well, this is fictitious, but I'm with group 1. It could say group 2, group 3, or group 4. But you just need to click on this link and it will bring you to the topic of the week. So for the first week, it's poverty as a risk factor, and this is connected to the PBS Frontline video that I'm having you watch. When you click on that topic post, so poverty as a risk factor, you will be brought to the prompt. And so, for example, for this one, it says, Chapter 1 of your textbook describes a range of risk factors that may compromise children's physical, social, emotional, and cognitive development. Poverty is named as one of the most influential risk factors. After watching the PBS documentary on poverty, identify how children's domains of development are impacted by growing up in poverty. Provide specific examples from the documentary and connect your comments to the textbook. Based on what you saw, why is poverty one of the most influential risk factors? Also, you may consider commenting on what surprised you about the children and families in this documentary. So I don't have specific guidelines on exactly how you have to answer or organize your ideas, but they do need to be thoughtful and they do need to make connections between what you're being asked, like in the video, and our course content. So the way that in which you would respond, so everyone should see that that prompt. You just have to go to post reply, and it will bring you to, it basically looks like an email where you can type in, here it is, blah, 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 and you can post. So then your response will come up right down there. Okay, so everyone should reply to my original post, and you will also be able to see the other responses that have been posted by the other individuals in your group. If you want to respond then to someone, so let's say I want to respond to this person's post about poverty, you can just click that you're going to quote them. And so what it will do is it will actually show me what that person posted on, and then below it you can write a response to it. And once you've done that, it's the same thing, you just post and it will come up in the discussion forum. Here there's also a course mail link. I prefer that you do not send me a message through this because I do not check it as regularly. So although it's here, I just ask that you send me an email or a message through my ILSTU account. The biggest thing that we use for this course under learning activities and assessment would be the modules tab. So here I have grouped all of the different modules that you will use throughout the semester. So we start with the Introduction to Child Development, Physical, Cognitive, Social, Emotional, all the way down to Development and Context. So all you will need to do is, once you've read in the chapter, so this is connected to Chapter 1, as you'll see on your course schedule, you can just click on the Theories and Research, and you will get a connection link to the PowerPoint. Eventually it will open the PowerPoint. I will warn you, it takes a little bit of time to open because I have recorded audio on it, so it takes a while to fully open the file. And then you just treat this like a PowerPoint. So I start with kind of an image and thinking about what is development, and then you just click on the icon and you can hear my voice. Okay. So once you have gone through the PowerPoints, for each one of the modules, usually then there is a quiz connected to it. So we'll go ahead and skip right here to the tests and quizzes. I want to take you here because it's important to remember to always take the quiz after you've finished a module in the chapter. When you come here, you'll be able to see the list of all of the quizzes, and they are open for you to take. And so let's see here. Some of them I've actually, I took a couple just to make sure that they are working correctly. So I actually took the syllabus quiz and the Chapter 1 quiz already, but if you were to do it for the first time, you can just click on the quiz that you are going to take, and it will open it up, and it just lets you know that you can only do this assessment once, and your highest score will be recorded. There is no time limit, and then it also gives you the due date here. So you just click Begin Assessment, and it opens it up, and this one starts with, this one actually, I have here just 2 short answers, so there are no multiple choice ones in this one, but you will provide a response here in the box, and then you submit for grading. Make sure you fully submit it, otherwise it doesn't get to me and it just shows you that shows me that you have not taken it. At that point, it will move down into to the quizzes that you have submitted, and you will be able to get immediate feedback. So, for instance, let's say when you took the Chapter 1 quiz, if you click on the feedback, it tells you the correct answer, as well as it'll explain why the answer is what it is. The Resources and Materials tab will give you all the information for the major assignments. I have created folders for each one of the main assignments in the course, and within there you will find documents, and you will usually find a video that will help you work through it. So the first one here is the clinical report, and that's due at the very end of the semester. I give you an overview of the assignment, and I give you a template that will help you as you fill in your responses to applying theory to what you observe. And I give you a student example of something that a student has turned in the past that was that received a high grade. I also give you a video on how to write the clinical report, so much like this YouTube video, it just walks you through the different components. I then have observation materials. This is really your first step to doing the report, is figuring out how you actually will write down and what areas of development you will record as you go to observe. And so there's here's a video on how to conduct the observations, and here's just a general written overview of the clinical observations and report. And then here are the actual observation video links, and the video helps explain how you access the links and then what you'll record. There's a document on inferences versus observations, how you should actually record what you see, things to look for, as well as the observation log. The observation log is very important. That's how I know you've done your full 9 hours at the end of the summer session. I then have links to videos and podcasts that you use. Oftentimes those are connected to the discussion forums that we have. So here's the PBS Frontline video and 2 of the podcasts. I still have to upload a few more. If these don't work, please just let me know right away. Send me an email and I'll make sure that I can fix any problems. There are also some additional reading materials here. So I have the first 2 chapters there in case you're ordering your book, as well as an obesity article for, I believe that's during the first week. I have all the documents as well for the social issues webpage, and then the student information form is here if you have not completed that yet. All of the assignments can be uploaded under the assignments tab. So if you click on here, it gives you each assignment title, and it tells you when the due date is, and all you have to do, for example, if you're going to turn in the student information form, is to click on that link. You can write something in the text box if you need to explain something to me. Otherwise, you just go to browse the document and you can straight upload it and then submit it. So I believe that's everything you need to know about our reggienet site and how I use it. Also on the homepage you'll see a calendar as well, which can help you. New messages, normally I don't send you messages through reggienet. It will be through just regular Ilstu, but you can always check that as well. Please, if anything is confusing, I know many of you are just transitioning into Illinois State, please just let me know. You can also call the help desk and they will help walk you through any issues with reggienet.